From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Shane Baz. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
First pitch, 12-10.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a ball evens the count. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Fairchild makes the catch. One down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Now one missed. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 3.
Stepping in, Babe Ruth. Third in the NL in RBIs this year. Late swing, foul to the left. Ruth working through some struggles lately. Man at first, one away.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime Major League.
Judge on the run. And a foul ball. Move to first.
No,
The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Move to first. And Judge back in safely. Acuna with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Safe. Piazza too late with that one. That's inside.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Lau sends it to first. They get the out on Acuna. That's the third out. So the Dodgers leave one. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. Back here at Tropicana Field. And starting in this one, big Tyler Glasnow.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
That clips the corner. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Brandon Lau.
Well, Boog, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big-time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of him.
One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 out, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Way high.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Nice grab from his backside. Nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Two outs, base is empty. Mike Piazza next to hit for the Rays.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Piazza will handle the catching duties in this one. 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rays held in check here, scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and here is Joe Morgan. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Boz back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So digging in, Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah, Boog, and earlier this year he had the honor of being invited to the All-Star game.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire, very consistent with his zone. Chris gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
And misses inside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And he walked him.
Close pitch there, but you've got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Freeman went deep in his most recent game. And he swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Jumps at the wall and he brings it back.
The third baseman,
Here's Jose Ramirez. Another solid power season. And a foul ball. Inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Gil Hodges. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And another ball. Next pitch is outside. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
batting fifth, the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Glasnow, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Tied him up on a fastball inside.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Everson Pereira now at the plate. Off the mark there. 1-0. Pereira with a homer in his last game. Second inning here, no score. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fought off foul. Swung on, belted. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole.
That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Now at the plate, Junior Caminero. First pitch misses. That's towards center. Judge makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Smith.
And that's downstairs. Ball one. Smith went off for 2 homers in his last game. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That misses off the outside edge. And that is out of play. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Caminero on the move. 2 away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center fielder, Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike. This to third. Throws to first in time. Judge out on the play. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 1-0. Back now in Tampa Bay as we go to the last of the third. Now up for Tampa Bay, Stuart Fairchild. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So up next, Taylor Walls. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Right through there for a strike.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boog. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's a ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Josh Lowe getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Glasnow ready to fire now. And that misses. Now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ball popped up. Infield fly called there.
Now that the designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe trying to get the Rays on the board. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Going 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two on, 1 out. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that's in the dirt. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now here is Mike Piazza. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Fastball for a strike.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Ball 1 there.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
In the air, center field. Judge in and to his right. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. So the Rays strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Babe Ruth. In the air, left side. Fairchild makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Up and in, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. He popped out his first time. A little bit low. And that is ball 1. Morgan goes 5 feet 7 inches, 32 years old, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And midway in the fourth, it's bottom of the fourth, and here's the first baseman.
The first baseman, Gil Hodges.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Glass now, ready and deals. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Lau at the plate. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Now 1-1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Herrera stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 1-1 now.
Yep, that ball went out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Rays retired in order. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Boz back to work. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike. Here we go, Ray. Here we go.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And delivers outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch is outside. Ripken aboard here at first with nobody out. Up and in, 2-2. That's out to center field. Pereira moving under this one. 1 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0. Line and a base hit into right. Ripken headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good job keeping that one fair down the line. He let that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate travel just long enough, stayed short and quick to square it up nicely. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
2 on, 1 out. Will Smith to the plate. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Rays. And we're back at the plate. Junior Caminero. just missed. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one out to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Stewart. Fairchild.
And here is Stuart Fairchild. A single his first time. And there's a ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Fly ball down the line. Acuna after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Batter number 6. Shortstop.
2 down, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch, and he just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses. 1-0. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Morgan whips it to first. Inning over. The Rays strand just the 1, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Now.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Kicks and fires. And now it's filled up.
2 strikes.
Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hard hit right side. Lau sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
And now Babe Ruth. And there's a curve through for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Satchel Paige warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Jacks getting cranked up as well. The 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line. Corrals it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
The designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball there. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Mike Piazza next to hit for the Rays. He swings and fouls one off. And ball 1. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's down and away. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Gil Hodges. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching for
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jordan Zimmerman.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Misses off the inside, and that's ball three. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and it beats him for out number two. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Brandon Lau digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Satchel Paige.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
0-1 now. And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Morgan stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And we're level. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now.
Now pitching
Kevin Kelly taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Freeman in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Now two away.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. Comes up empty.
No balls, two strikes.
Up the middle. Walls. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Outside low, and that's ball one. Zimmerman, a 6'2" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
One strike.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Now one missed. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Throw to first. Pereira back in on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one not close. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. On to Freddie. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Stuart Fairchild next to hit for the Rays. Swinging a foul straight back.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Eighth inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Griffin Jacks.
Now pitching for
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together. In order to get to him.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Tommy Edman.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
First pitch misses. And that one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one clips the corner. All tied up, and we're at the top of the eighth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And Judge spoils that one. And that skips in the dirt. And it's filled up. Babe Ruth, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Judge waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Dalton rushing, the new catcher now.
Number 68. Dalton.
And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor.
Leading off for the Rays.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Mark Davis.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Mark Davis.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's off the mark. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. And fouled off.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now back, the designated hitter, Nathaniel.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Nathaniel Lowe. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Dennis Eckersley.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Babe Ruth now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Outside low, ball 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. And a quick out, number 1.
the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
The batter number 8, second baseman,
Joe Morgan steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. That's outside, and that's ball one. Action in the pen down there. Garrett Clevenger warming up for manager Kevin Cash. That one almost got him.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1 now. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Cal Ripken Jr. would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
And next for L.A., Cal Ripken Jr. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really...
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the 9th. And now the catcher. Roki Sasaki into the game.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. High fly ball, right field. Acuna there. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
now batting, the first baseman.
Gil Hodges will hit next.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That missed by a lot. Now 1 and 2.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Throw on to Freeman, and he's out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fought off foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Down in order go the Rays. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back now in Tampa Bay, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Eckersley back to work. Tap foul at the plate. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
A move being made at third, and here's the pinch runner, Ha-Seong Kim. Ramirez swings through it for strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. And that one missing low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And that is out of play. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Yeah, that's fouled off. Smash to the left side. Walls throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So the Dodgers leave one. Score remains 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here, and now it's going to be Everson Pereira. Sasaki back to work. Just missed. And he grounds one back up the middle, tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
third baseman, number 13, Junior.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 down and the winning run at third. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Stuart Fairchild in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Willie Mays, the winning run on base for him. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Two on, 1 out. And the count 1-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Morgan to second, double play, and we have more free baseball on the way.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Now pitching.
Garrett Clevenger gets the call from the pen.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And that one cutting but missing down low. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. And 2 away to open the 11th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Babe Ruth. This guy with light tower power. And he was nowhere near that one for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there.
This one in the air, center field. And that's the third out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls.
Not shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
The right fielder, number 15.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
That misses. Ball one.
1-0.
The winning run crosses the plate, and the Rays.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A one-run extra inning win. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.